So to open out our conference, we have Gary Ware. So Gary is the founder of Breakthrough Play, and he was also a speaker at last year's TEDx UCSD conference. So I'm going to stop sharing and I'll let Gary lead us in some games to start to wake us up a little bit. I think you're muted, Gary. Hold on. All right.
Now, all right, cool. Here we go. Hey, everybody. My name is Gary Ware. First and foremost, can everyone give like a big round of applause to the TEDx UCSD organizers for putting this amazing experience together? And just want to take a moment and acknowledging you. It's a Saturday morning, and I'm pretty sure there's probably a lot of things that you could be doing or wish that you were doing, but we are here. And so my job as the sort of opening person is, like Annika mentioned, to get you energized, get you focused so that this can be a smooth and painless experience. And whether you have your camera on or off, I like to invite you to participate in these two really fun activities. The first one, you can stay muted for. This is going to be an energizer activity that you can do either sitting or standing. And then the second one, we're going to invite you to go off mute so that we can hear your voice. We want to get to know everyone so that we can feel a little bit more connected, even though we are distanced here in the interwebs. So activity number one is a game that I like to call the Shakedown. And what the Shakedown is, it is meant to get your blood flowing through your body. It's really silly, it's really wacky, and it goes like this. You're going to be shaking your left hand, then your right hand, and then your left foot, and then your right foot. Like I said, you can do this either sitting or standing, whatever your preference. And the first round, you're going to count down through 8. So it's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, each extremity. And then we're going to half that. Then we're going to count down by 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you can probably guess, the next round is 2, 2, 1. And then the last one is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then you end in your favorite power pose, your favorite superhero pose, whatever that is, whatever's going to make you feel confident. And that is the end of the game. And then we'll go on to the next game. So can I get a thumbs up if you are game, ready to play? All right, cool. So I'm going to stay unmuted just to keep us on pace. And I'm going to demo the best I can. And here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left hand, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Foot, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and pose. Yes, round of applause, round of applause. Big thumbs up, shake it out, shake it out. How many people, by like some thumbs or some moose ears, how many people feel a little bit more energized, just a little bit? If you do, just give me some thumbs. All right, cool. So now that we got our body warmed up, now we need to get our mind and our voices warmed up, and we're gonna play a game called Tell Me Something Interesting. This game is going to require you to come off mute so that we can hear your voice, and it's also going to have a little bit of imagination to it. So you're going to imagine that you are throwing an imaginary ball. So through the power of improv and imagination, we're going to be throwing a ball through the computer and we're going to be catching it. So I'm going to start off and then I'm going to pick someone and that person's going to pick someone else. But basically, when you catch the ball, you're going to say your name and you're going to say something interesting about yourself. It doesn't have to be super fancy or anything like that. Something interesting, something true. It can be something as simple as you are a single child, or something simple as right now you are wearing shorts. I don't know. Whatever it is that you feel is interesting, that's what you're going to say. And the whole point of that is so that we can get to know each other, so that we can feel a little bit more connected. And just remember, when you're done, you're going to throw the imaginary ball and you're going to say someone's name. And then when you hear your name, you're going to imagine you're catching it. So let's practice the throwing part. So everyone get your imaginary ball. All right. And on the count of 3, you're going to throw it. So 1, 2, 3, throw it. Oh, y'all are amazing. All right. And on the count of 3, we're going to catch the imaginary balls that are flying through the internet. 1, 2, 3, catch. All All right, cool. The whole point about this is that it goes rapid fire, rapid fire, rapid fire. It doesn't have to be super long, super exciting. It's just interesting to you. So I'm going to go first. Hello, everybody. My name is Gary Ware. Something interesting about me is that I love to play with Legos. And I'm going to call on Victor. Victor Lee. Yep. Oh, there's two Victors. All right, Victor Ochoa caught it first. We're going to go with Victor Ochoa. Good catch. All right, go ahead, Victor.
Well, something interesting, my son's girlfriend just went to go get Botox in Tijuana right now.
All right, cool. That's very interesting.
They do it often. I don't know. I said, can I go and do some myself? He said, yeah, why don't you come with us?
Cool, thank you. All right, cool. Victor, pick someone else to go next and throw the ball to them.
Monica.
Hi, my name is Monica. And an interesting thing about me is like I like Digimon. Okay. I throw the ball to Deborah.
Cool, Deborah's muted.
Yep, I just caught it. I'm a proud mom, and I'm going to toss the ball to Scott.
I'm Scott. I have 20 fish because I'm like allergic to every other animal. And I'm gonna pass it to Carissa.
Hello, I'm Carissa. I have 3 sisters. Yay. I'm gonna pass the ball to Jim, Myra, and Luna.
Yep, gotta unmute it. Thank you, Jim.
All right, so I went to the farmer's market this morning, got these beautiful flowers, which are my wife's favorite, peonies. So I'm gonna throw the ball to Monica.
Cool, Monica already went, so it's all good. Catch it, Monica, and you can throw it to someone else. It's all good. Cool, Monica, just throw the ball to someone else. And while we're picking the next person, if you hear something interesting, just like clap, just like a little golf clap, just to let them know that we've heard them and that we support them. You can give some thumbs up, whatever it is. All right, Monica, throw it around.
Throw the ball to Darius.
My name is Darius, and my favorite breakfast is McDonald's.
Woohoo!
And I will throw the ball to Rima.
Hello, my name is Rima, and I like to listen to classical music and some very specific movie soundtrack music. And I'll throw the ball to Lawrence.
Hi, I'm Lawrence, and I love my dented Hydro Flask. I'll throw the ball to Todd.
Oh, thank you, Lawrence. My name is Todd, and I have 4 brothers, or 3 brothers and a half-blood sister. I'll throw the ball to, let's see, Emily.
Yay, thank you. I had 5 wisdom teeth, 5. And I'd like to pass it to Lauren.
Lauren, did you miss the ball?
I'm muted. Fun fact about me, I made chocolate chip pancakes this morning.
Yeah.
Pass it to Serene.
Hi everyone, I'm Serene. An interesting thing is I went to high school in Abu Dhabi. And I'll pass the ball on to Amin.
Ooh, that was a fast throw. I'm Amin, and I love chocolate milk.
Who are you throwing it to?
I will throw it to Ayushi.
Whoa, that was a pretty slow throw.
Oh,
I'm a Yushi, and an interesting fact about me is I love tea, any kind of tea. I have 13 different kinds of tea at my house right now. I'm gonna throw the ball to Greg.
Hi, I'm Greg. I like to go scuba diving. I'll throw the ball to Annika.
Thank you, Greg. I'm Annika. An interesting about me is I like creative writing and I recently got into screenwriting. I will throw it to Raylene.
Raylene is muted. Hi, Raylene. Do you want to unmute?
Could I ask a quick question? I really like those backgrounds, and I really like Amin's one. How do I do the background? I'm sorry.
No worries. You can go to stop video and there's an arrow and it says choose virtual background. But we can also help you with it later, Victor.
Okay.
No problem.
And I think Raylene unmuted, so go ahead, Raylene.
Hi, I'm Raylene. I grew up in Santa Cruz and I love the ocean and anything to do with the ocean. And I will throw the ball to, I can't see everybody on my screen here.
If you haven't gone, just raise your hand like me. So anyone who hasn't gone, you can see those hands.
Okay, I'm going to throw it to the other Victor.
The other Victor.
Got it. Hey everyone, I'm Victor. I'm eating a tortilla. Or it's a quesadilla. This is the tortilla part. I'm going to throw it to Heidi.
Hi everyone, I'm Heidi, and the interesting fact is that I'm actually in Hong Kong now, and it's like 1 a.m. here, but I can't sleep because I'm really excited for the conference. I'll throw it to Justin.
Justin Cho, I believe is muted. All right, Heidi, throw to someone else. Maybe Justin is being a little bashful, so all good.
Sure. I'll throw it to Cyrus.
Hey everyone, good morning or good night from wherever you are. I guess one fun fact about me is that just like Heidi, I also grew up in Hong Kong for 14 years before I moved here for high school. So with that in mind, I'll throw the ball to, well, I don't know who hasn't went.
Oh, raise your hand if you haven't gone. Go me.
Oh, I'll throw the ball to Macy.
Thank you, Cyrus. I'm Macy, and a fun fact about me is that I've played basketball for 15 years of my life. And I will pass it to...
Who hasn't gone? Just raise your hand.
Christine.
Hi, I'm Christine. I forgot to catch the ball. Okay, just chilling here in my pajamas. But hey, I'll turn on my video, sure. Before the pandemic, I traveled a lot for work. I would always try to steal an afternoon away and find a book on canning. And now I have all the time in the world. So this morning I'm working on translating this canning book from Estonian. We'll see how it goes and if rhubarb jam comes out the other side. Okay, I'm going to pass the ball to Jae Dong.
Jae Dong is muted. You're up, hopefully. Nope, going once, going twice. All right, Christine, if you don't mind, throw it to someone else. And if you haven't gone, just raise your hand so we know who's left. We have a few more that haven't gone.
Okay, I'm passing it to Hannah.
That was a good throw, Christine.
Great catch.
Fun fact, I love tree houses. I will throw the ball to Nadine.
Hi, I'm Nadine. A fun fact about me is I actually grew up with one of the co-hosts of TEDx UCSD, and I'm excited for the talks today.
Who are you throwing it to, Nadine?
I'm not really sure who hasn't gone yet.
Raise your hand if you haven't gone. Yeah.
I'll throw it to Jacqueline Chin.
I'm Jacqueline, and my fun fact is that I was named by my immigration officer, well, my English name. No, my parents don't care about this. Okay, no, they do care. And I'll throw it to Sabrina.
Hi, my name is Sabrina, and a fun fact about me is I really like condensed milk. I just ate it with my toast this morning. I will pass it to Miyu.
Hi, I'm Miyu. A fun fact about me is I I don't know what's interesting about me, but right now I just got my ACL surgery that I tore when I used to do parkour in high school. So yeah.
Woohoo! Miyu, who would you like to throw it to? If you haven't gone, just raise your hand. There's a few people that haven't gone.
Is there anyone? Allison?
Hello everyone, I'm Allison and I'm a huge Lego fan and my whole family is. Another fun fact is I sleep talk a lot. I'll throw the ball to, raise your hand, Anthony.
Really far, okay? That was really far. You didn't throw it that high up. Hi, my name's Anthony. Fun fact about me, I can wiggle my ears. I would demonstrate it, but like the camera doesn't pick it up really well from here. But yeah, you can kind of see it move. I will throw the ball to Juan. Is there one?
All right, can you hear me? Sorry, good morning, everyone. Hauka Memayutamua, my name is Juan Reynoso. Fun fact, I am Ipai Kumiai, the first people which UCSD sits upon, and I'm just happy to be here.
Cool. Juan, who are you going to throw it to? Raise your hand if you haven't gone. I think we have like a few more left.
Let me scan the room here. Let's see. Forgive me for mispronouncing this. I'm going to throw the ball to Vaibhav.
Thank you, Juan. One interesting fact about me is I did competitive swimming as a kid because I had asthma. And I will throw the ball to Praveen.
Hi, everyone. I'm watching this from Scotland, Dundee.
Oh, cool. Awesome. Who are you going to throw to?
Who's left? I can't see. Is it Salahdeen? Yes, I'm going to throw it to her.
Hey, I'm Salahuddin, and an interesting fact about me is that I have the same last name as Sireen, probably by coincidence, but you could figure it out.
Awesome. Is anyone left? Anyone still need to go? Raise your hand. I think we have everyone. So round of applause, right? I just want to make sure. Yep, I think everyone has gone. Round of applause. Thumbs up if you feel a little bit more connected. I know we're distance, but like how many people feel a little bit more connected? Awesome, thumbs up. How many people, when you were hearing some of those interesting things, you were like, wow, that's really cool. Anyone? Anyone relate to any of those? Thumbs up. All right, cool. So that is our warm-up activity. We got our bodies warmed up. We got our minds warmed up. We gave what I like to call the DOSE, it's an acronym which stands for dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. And those are the chemicals that we need in our body to help us feel like we belong and to pay attention and to be creative. So I'm going to turn it back over to the TEDx UCSD organizers to take you to the next section.
All right, thank you so much, Gary. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to share my screen again and go back to our presentation here. All right, can everybody see this okay? All right. So the next part of the opening ceremony is just a short introduction to the team and to our conference. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what TEDx UCSD is. So if you haven't been to one of our events before, TEDx UCSD is run by a group of 18 UC San Diego undergraduates and one UCSD staff member who is our license holder. We handle pretty much everything you see here today, from speaker relations to event and experience design and planning to fundraising and sponsorships. We were founded in 2012, so this is our 8th annual conference. And I just wanted to point out that the X in TEDx UCSD stands for Independently Organized Event. So that means that we get our licensing from TED Official, but we are not a TED conference, we are a TEDx conference. And this is just a picture of our amazing team members, most of which are in the audience right now. If you ever have any questions, feel free to message any of us. We're all wearing black shirts and we have TEDx UCSD by our names. All right, so a little bit about our theme. We chose the theme of Rebooted, and then this is just a little bit of our event description. So it says that a reboot is a chance for us to disconnect from the noise of mindless movement to rediscover what truly matters to us. So we actually chose this theme way back in October, with virtually no idea that COVID-19 would happen only a few months later. It actually ended up being a very relevant theme, as the pandemic has forced us to upend a lot of our regular ways of life and our version of normal. We have all been forced to reboot our lives, and over the weekend, you'll get a chance to hear the stories of people who have already rebooted theirs. A couple of our speakers are in the audience right now, but you'll get to meet them more intimately during the Q&As. But just to give a little bit of an overview, we have speakers from all walks of life, speakers who span the cultures of the world. They are psychologists, writers, artists, entrepreneurs, Holocaust survivors, and all of their talks touch on the themes of bravery, risk, loss, and hope, just to name a few. And I'm confident that you will have a speaker in our lineup that you connect with on a deep level, and you'll be able to relate to all of our speakers in some way. Rebooted is also notable for being TEDx UCSD's first ever virtual event. Not many TEDx's in general have even attempted a virtual event, so this whole process was a lot of trial and error for our team, but we hope that you all enjoy what we've been able to put together in the last 2 months. Okay, so going more into the logistics of our actual conference. So everybody should have seen the schedule of events. If you haven't seen it before, it's located on our Rebooted dashboard, which I'll talk about in the next slide. But just to start to break it down a little bit, our conference has 3 components, so Q&As, ceremonies, and activities. The Q&As are really the heart of the conference. Here you'll get to interact with each of our 6 speakers, and you'll be able to ask them any questions you have about their talk, their life, or their journey. We encourage you to attend all of the Q&As or as many as you want, because the conference is structured so that we have no overlapping events. So that way you also have time to watch the speakers' talks before the Q&A if you hadn't had a chance to already. However, if you don't get a chance to watch the talk before the Q&A, please don't let that prevent you from coming, because we want everybody to come and be part of the conversation. Next, we have the ceremonies, and you're at the opening ceremony right now. So Gary just introed us to the whole conference. And at our closing ceremony tomorrow at 4 p.m., we will have Cedrice, who is a singer, and she was on this past season of The Voice. She will be performing a set, so you definitely do not want to miss her. And then lastly, we have our activities. These can be found on the Rebooted dashboard or in our Facebook group, Interactive Space, which I encourage you all to join if you haven't yet. You can find the link in our Facebook event or in the emails that we've been sending out. We have an activity for each of the speakers so you can engage with their talk and the themes in it. And we also have a map activity that is open to everybody attending, where we can see where everybody is coming from. There you'll be able to put a pin on your location and add a song that reminds you of your childhood. I also wanted to point out that, as you can see on the schedule, all live events take place at 10 a.m., 12 noon, 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. PST today and tomorrow. And every event will be at this Zoom link, so you don't have to worry about finding the right Zoom call. So make sure you just click back at this Zoom link whenever you want to join an event. So this is the Rebooted dashboard that I was talking about. It has links to everything I was talking about, including the Zoom link, the link to our interactive room, the links to all the talks if you'd like to watch them. We're going to send a message in the chat when this opening ceremony is over that has the link to that, so you can make sure to have it, and I would recommend just keeping it open for the entirety of the conference, just in case you need it. If you have any questions or need event support, please feel free to email us at TEDxUCSD@gmail.com, private message any of the TEDxUCSD team members here, or contact us through our Facebook or Instagram DMs. All right, so that was a little bit of an overview, and that closes out all the event logistics. Before I end the opening ceremony, I just wanted to say that our team has been working really hard over the last year to make this event happen, and we are really excited that you're here and that you're spending your weekend with us. The past few months I know has been really difficult for many of us in a lot of ways, but finding ways to build community and start conversations has always been something that's really important to TEDxUCSD and to the TED community in general, and we're really happy that we can still do that virtually. I know that was a quick run through of all the logistics. If you have any questions, please feel free to stay on the call and chat with us a little bit. Our next event is a Q&A with Victor Ochoa, and that will happen at noon. We encourage you to watch Victor's talk if you haven't already, or check out our interactive space and activities through the dashboard. We're going to send a message in the chat right now, or in a couple minutes if you just want to stay on and be redirected to the next place. But we will see you in around an hour and a half or so. Thank you so much for coming, and happy rebooting. And I'm going to play some music to intro us out. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to message us or just stay on for a little while.